What's up, future me, digital me? How are I doing? Oh boy! Learn about this picture. It's a good picture. The picture on my desktop, that is. Alright, I want to talk about something, and I'm betting it's going to sound a little fucked up, so. If anybody sees this, it's big if, and just kind of want you to kind of buckle up and brace yourself. All right. This is a thought I've had several times for a while. I would say 5 years. So at a minimum 5 years. It kind of stems from the whole reparations. I hope you can hear me. It kind of stems from the whole reparations argument or idea or whatever. You know, black reparations. Which, you know, like in theory, I am totally for, but then, you know, you get into crunching the numbers and everything, and it's just like, it becomes kind of infeasible, basically, to do. I mean, it's like, yeah, you can give away. It's like if you want to give away 100 or 1,000 or 5,000, maybe. But then in reality, like, a 1,000 or 5,000 isn't really going to do anything. I mean, if you really want to do something, if you really want to like do something substantive, the amount would have to be like 100,000 or 500,000 or 1,000,000. And if you do that, there's no way to do that for every qualifying black person in the country. It's not doable. And like I said before in another video, although I think that video is on the other channel, if you're going to do it for black people, you're going to have to do it for Native Americans. And that is at least black people and Native Americans and indigenous people in every jurisdiction, in every part of America that America has legal like liabilities to. And Japanese Americans probably will be able to file claims based upon that then would have been legal precedent set. So, you know, because now with reparations, then you open a door. You set a legal precedent, basically. And then once you have that legal precedent, then you set another and another, and it's just boom, 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 boom. And I'm sure any administration and lawyers in Congress and all that, that's exactly what's going through their head. Not to mention, like I just said, it's fucking impossible to actually cover that bill nowadays. So the time and place for that has come and gone. They tried to do it, but the South fucked everything up when they actually tried to fucking do it. The South said, oh, we don't want any of them Negroes getting what they deserve, which is, you know, a comparatively nothing plot of land and what, 2 donkeys? That's all they were given. A little nothing plot of a nothing land grant and 2 donkeys or a horse or whatever the fuck it was. And they were like, we can't have them having a leg up. And then some of them, they got like black representatives and shit. It's just like they're taking over this, blah blah blah. And then enter the KKK, and all of a sudden, then you have that town that was like burnt to the ground, and so yeah, that's coming down. It's just not possible anymore. So that leads into my thought that is going to be fucked up, which is why I am a little hesitant to put it on YouTube, because yeah, it's like black people are a group of people you don't want to fucking piss off. And black people in America are a group of people that you kind of really don't want to piss off. It's like black people in Africa, black people in Europe, China, South America. It's like, yeah, you don't want to piss those people off. But in America, I'm not talking about politically or anything. I'm just talking about in America, like, you will get your ass beat. And they won't kill you. I mean, they will, but they will just choose not to kill you just so they can beat your ass again and again and again and again. Like, they want to keep fucking your ass up. Like some kind of fucking Stalin-esque medieval torture or some shit. You'd be like, oh, I'm sorry. Did we forget to kill you, motherfucker? We'll do it this time. I barely got out of there. That was good. I just made it. No, you didn't. They let you go. So, anyways, for a while, because just a while, it's been on my mind, because like, I grew up, I was born in 82. So by the time I had a little bit of like cultural awareness, mental awareness, all this awareness about shit, it was 1990, 1991, 92. And it's like Michael Jordan, Bo Jackson, all these black actors. It's like, these guys are rich. There are a lot of really rich black people. And those are just the very visible black actors, black sports players. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is on, so there are black professionals out there. There is an entire layer of black people in America that have money, lots of money. And so now, as it's 2015, 2018, whatever the hell the time period was, I just had this thought, and I'm just like, you black intellectuals, whatever, have none of you come up with just saying, yo, blackies, gather around, come. We all need to keep, let's do this fund. You know how there's this GoFundMe thing? We need to take the richest 10,000 of us and pool all of our money together and create a city for black people in this country. And we'll call it Megapolis. And it's going to be for black people. So we don't have to fucking worry about like bitching about like Compton or it's not the Bronx. Because Compton's LA. What's the fucking one in New York? Whatever the one in New York is. It's not Bronx or Brooklyn. Whatever. The one in Brooklyn. Not gonna have to worry about, no shitty areas in the South. They're just gonna build a massive new city for black people in the Midwest-ish, somewhere. We're gonna buy 10,000 acres of land, dirt-ass, cheap-ass motherfucking land there, and we're gonna hire a whole mess of cheap-ass white boys and Mexicans, and we will build the city out with this $200 billion that we got. We're gonna build this whole motherfucking city, and when it's done and built, we're gonna kick all these white boys and Mexicans out, and we're gonna go live there. And it's gonna be enough space for 1.5, 2 million people. We're gonna move all of us in, and there's gonna be residential space, commercial space, and schools, churches, hospitals, police stations, and no industrial because fuck that, it's not going to be pollution, and all this space, and everything's going to be new and crisp and clean, and we're going to have our own power plant, and it's not going to be polluting because every building is going to have solar, there's going to be wind power, everything is going to be crisp and clean, and there's going to be rainwater generation shit, and this is going to be the most top-notch motherfucking city in the motherfucking world, and all the white people are going to be like, ooh, can we come and live there, please? And we're going to be like, no, you can't, motherfucker. Fuck you. And we're going to be like, this is Blacktopia. And on top of that, we own all the motherfucking land around this motherfucker too. And we're going to build it out just as soon as we have the money to. And it's all going to be for black people. Maybe some for our brown brothers and sisters and the Asian people, but not for you white people, because fuck you. The occasional little bit of land for those Appalachians, because we know they have been mistreated by their white brothers and sisters. But we're going to give them low-income housing at unfair prices. And we're going to call them Wegrows. That's right, Wegrows. It's his Negro housing. And you're gonna live in shit. Fucking I fucked it up. Cherries are falling. And you're gonna live in the projects. That's right. And all of our police are black. So maybe you should not walk around at night and watch where you travel. Don't go too far out of the projects. It's just a suggestion. Because y'all are going to be like cleaning our, offices and, cooking our fast food and stuff. So we don't really need you to be like roaming around at night, making trouble for us and endangering our kids. Because our kids are nice. They study. We're preparing them to be the leaders of the future. And you know, y'all are dangerous with your mountain lives and stuff. But we'll take care of you. We'll make sure you get good education and stuff. And don't worry, the best of you can be bussed in to our good schools. And that will be Blacktopia. And that was the thought that I had. Why hasn't this been done yet? Why hasn't Blacktopia been created in like Nebraska or West Texas? I mean, I'm sure with proper environmental management technologies and engineering and all that stuff, you can make it happen. I mean, they turned the desert into forest. You can do it. It's possible. You just need a little bit of vision. That's all. All it takes is a little bit of willpower. So, anyways, there you go. That's my fucked up thought. And I mean, Nebraska and Montana and North and South Dakota are cold as shit, so, you know. And there's snow and everything, so you would want to choose wisely about where you would want to set up your Blacktopia. But, yeah, it would be interesting to move 1 to 3 million black people into a very, very white state. That would be very interesting. Right in the middle of 4 white ass districts. You gotta go, well, we gotta redistrict now. I'm sure you do gotta redistrict. I'll bet you have to redistrict. It was normally 4 squares. Woo! Now it's, yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be fucked up looking, isn't it? Good old Republicans. Anyways, I really hope somebody watches this video, because beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful boobs.